I never thought I'd be the girl in those true crime podcasts, the one whose story everyone hears and thinks, that could have been me. But here I am, telling you what happened. It was a Thursday night, early spring. I was home alone in my small rental house on the edge of town, about 30 minutes outside of Austin. My roommate, Jess, was visiting her parents in Houston, and I had the place to myself. I liked the quiet, or at least I used to. I was in the living room, binge-watching some old sitcoms, the sound turned up just enough to drown out the faint creaks of the old house settling. Around 9:30, I felt it, a shiver that started at the base of my neck, prickling across my skin. I muted the TV. Silence. Then from the back of the house, a soft sound, a shuffle, maybe a footstep. I sat up, every hair on my body standing on end. My phone was on the couch next to me. I grabbed it and turned on the flashlight, heart racing. I called out, "Hello? Jess?" Even though I knew she wasn't here, no answer. I got up, walking slowly toward the hallway. The wooden floorboards creaked under my weight. I felt like someone or something was watching me. I checked every room. The bathroom was empty. Jess's bedroom was dark, untouched. My own room showed nothing out of place. I locked every window, every door. Maybe I just imagined it. By 11, I was back on the couch, but the feeling of being watched hadn't left. My ears strained for any sound over the laugh track of the sitcom. Then I heard it again, a faint knock from the back door. I froze. It was a deliberate light knock, 3 taps. I crept into the kitchen, holding my breath. The back door was glass with a thin curtain. The porch light was off so I couldn't see out. I lifted a corner of the curtain, peering into the darkness. Nothing. I backed away, locked the deadbolt, and grabbed a kitchen knife. I was shaking now. My phone was still in my hand, but I hesitated to call 911. What if it was nothing? The knocking came again, this time from the front door. A cold sweat broke out on my forehead. I tiptoed toward the front, staying low, peeking through the peephole. No one. Then the text came from an unknown number. "Why are you hiding?" I gasped, nearly dropping the phone. My hands trembled as I typed back, "Who is this?" No reply. Suddenly, the power cut out. The TV screen went dark. The hum of the refrigerator ceased. The house fell into an eerie silence. My flashlight beam trembled as I swept it around me. In the dim light, I noticed it. A shadow just beyond the edge of the hallway. Tall, still, watching. I screamed and ran to the front door, fumbling with the locks. I flung the door open and bolted outside into the yard. My bare feet slapped the pavement as I sprinted toward the street. A neighbor's porch light was on, and I banged on their door until they answered. Mr. and Mrs. Daniels were an older couple, confused and alarmed by my frantic state. They let me in, and we called the police. When the cops arrived, they searched my house. They didn't find anyone, but there were muddy footprints on the back porch and smudges on the glass of the back door, like a face had been pressed against it. I stayed with the Daniels that night, too afraid to go home. The next morning, Jess came back. I told her everything, but she just shook her head. "That's terrifying," she said, "but remember what happened last year?" I stared at her, confused. "You don't think it's him, do you?" My stomach dropped. Last year, Jess's ex-boyfriend, Mark, had gotten weirdly obsessed with her. He'd stalked her online and showed up at our house one night, but we thought the restraining order had scared him off. But Mark was found dead 3 months ago. Suicide. There was no way it was him. Unless... That night, determined to prove to myself it was over, I returned home alone. I triple-checked every lock. I even set up my phone to record in case anything happened. Around midnight, I watched the video feed from the phone. At first, nothing. Then, the camera caught movement near the back door, a shadow. It crept closer, revealing a gaunt, pale face with hollow eyes. It was Mark, or what was left of him. His mouth moved soundlessly against the glass. Then the screen went black. I felt a cold breath on my neck. The last thing I saw before I turned around was my phone's recording, still playing, showing me standing there, but with Mark's twisted face just behind me. The police never found anything, but I know what I saw, and I'm not the only one. If you're reading this, lock your doors